All right, now to this story. A survivor of the Boston Marathon bombing has done something amazing. The attack nearly 1 year ago killed 2 women and a little boy. 275 other people were injured, including Adrianne Haslet-Davis. The dance instructor's left foot was amputated above the ankle.
But that did not stop her from promising to dance again. Over the past year, Adrianne and CNN have kept a video record of her recovery.
Here's your foot.
Oh.
Look at the other side. This is like seeing my child walk for the first time again. It's pretty emotional and it's pretty exciting. But she's a star. She's amazing.
So stand up for me.
Does it hurt?
No, she's standing on her own.
So what you feel, or what I need you to differentiate. Okay. Doing good. At your own speed.
Okay. 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 It feels really good just to stand up right now. I haven't stood up in a really long time. I almost forgot what it felt like. It reminds me of dancing, and I just so desperately want that again. And I'm so close.
Adrianne Haslet-Davis is here along with Anderson Cooper, the host of CNN's special report, The Survivor Diaries. Good morning. Do you remember that moment?
Yeah, I do. I tear up when I see it just now, actually. I remember what it was like to be upright again. You know, you have this visual of the world from the chair, and it's tough.
How do you feel today?
Today's a great day. I have more good days than bad days now, which is a welcome change.
You know, you said you were, in that clip, you said it was like Christmas. You were very excited about getting your new leg, but then it's almost like the reality set in and you had to confront a new normal. Would you share that process? It was really touching to see for you.
Yeah, you know, it was very emotional. I was so excited to get a leg because I knew what that meant freedom-wise and mobility-wise, but to look at that prosthetic and have it not look like a human leg and realizing that it was a bunch of parts that were just put together in a shop, per se, was very tough.
And it reminded you again of the things you couldn't do.
Yeah.
And Anderson, when did you first meet Adrianne?
We met just days really after the bombing. I talked to her mom, and when we went to our hospital room, and we had a really just a great conversation, and I think we were all blown away by how optimistic she was even then. And you know, the first time we met her, she was talking about dancing again, and that was the thing which kind of we all just thought that, you know, this is an incredible lady, and she was very kind to let us follow her for the year, which is, you know, it's not an easy thing to do.
And how did that come about? Did you say to her, look, can we log your journey for the next year?
Basically, I mean, I think we early on asked, and I'm not sure you knew exactly what it would entail, but but you were very kind to do it. And not, you know, it's not just letting camera crews in from time to time. Adrianne shot a lot of this documentary herself on a little camera on an iPhone. So that takes a lot.
Where did it come from deep within you, this sense that I have to dance?
You know, I knew that the goal needed to be reached because the opposite of that, of giving up, was way too much of a burden. The burden of recovery and getting a leg and dancing and relearning the dancing was less of a burden than the reality of never doing it again.
And the technology was amazing. In the documentary, they showed how the engineers were able to get a leg that would imitate your dance movements for you. Your mom said that she can't imagine you not dancing, that you just have to dance. And your husband said the same thing.
Yeah,
it's that's true. What it means to you.
It's inside me. You know, I can't listen to music. There was a long time during the recovery process for about 2 months where I couldn't even hear a song. If something was playing in one of the other hospital rooms, I would ask nicely to turn it off, because in a dancer's mind, you're always choreographing. You're always wondering what that dance would look like, and I couldn't even hear it.
And it's not just about you dancing too. You're a dance instructor, right? That's your profession. That's what you do. It's your identity. And how was Anderson? I understand you gave him a lesson.
I did.
You know, yeah.
Your toughest assignment yet.
When we first met in the hospital room, we had such a great conversation, and I mean, I was so inspired by her talking about dancing again that I kind of blurted out, well, when you dance again, I would love to get a dance lesson from you, because I'm a terrible dancer. I've never danced on camera. I would never do that in a million years. Not thinking she would actually follow through on it, and she instantly was like, that's a deal, and so we
jumped on it.
I don't know if Dancing with the Stars will be calling, but
they will not be
really
calling. No,
it was really nice.
I need many more lessons. Yes, I'm not even sure what I was doing was dancing, but Adrian was very sweet.
You won't even say his name. You won't even say the Boston Bombers' name. You said, I don't want to know how to pronounce it.
Nope.
I don't even want to give it any power.
No, no way. Why would I?
But what would you like to see happen to him?
You know, I think that he did a terrible thing, and I support them seeking the death penalty for this case.
The 1-year anniversary is coming up. Where will you be?
For the 1-year anniversary, I will be at the tribute event, and there with my husband and some of our dear friends. I've been asked to speak at that event as well, so I'm along with some of the other survivors.
And you plan to go back to the marathon, because the marathon is the following week after the 1-year anniversary.
Your brothers are running.
They are running,
in your honor.
They are. My brothers are running. They are not runners, so I'm so proud of them.
Do you have any desire to run a marathon?
I do. Adam and I want to run next year's marathon.
Wow, all right.
Yeah.
How was the TED conference?
It was incredible. I've had a place in my heart for TED for a really long time, and had it on my list of things to do. And I didn't think it would happen in quite that capacity.
I was there. I'll tell you what someone said to me, not a dry eye in the house.
That was your first public dance?
It was my first public dance, and it was incredibly moving. I didn't have a dry eye either.
I love that you wore a short dress. Was that a deliberate decision on your part?
It was a deliberate decision. You know, I wanted to show the amazing technology that Hugh, her, and his team had worked on, but also I wanted to show that I'm an amputee and be proud of that. It's difficult for me to wear short dresses now, so.
You know, it's such a great story, and the fact that the two of you got together so that it'll be inspirational for other people as well.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are really going to be inspired by him.
No, I know they will be. Your mom said you want to heal in happiness. It's an honor to meet you. I was so excited. We all were excited you were coming today.
Thank
it's always
you.
good to see Anderson, but we were really excited.
He's a dancing fool. He's a dancing fool.
I want to see you dancing Gaga last night.
Yeah, absolutely.
I try to keep my public humiliation to a minimum, Anderson. But good to see you. Good to see you. Adrianne Haslet-Davis and Anderson Cooper. The name of the special is The Survivor Diaries. It airs tonight on CNN. It really is must-see TV.